AI is totally changing the game in our classrooms, but with every new tool we use, we're creating this massive and permanent digital footprint for our students. So the big question is, how do we make sure we're protecting it?
Seriously, have you ever stopped to think about it? When a student types a personal story or even just drafts a simple essay in one of those free AI tools, that information goes on a journey. And as educators, it's our job, our responsibility to know exactly where that journey ends up.
And honestly, the timing for this conversation couldn't be more perfect. It's October, which is Cybersecurity Awareness Month. Our big focus for week one is on those digital trails that we and our students are leaving behind, especially now that we have these incredibly powerful AI tools right at our fingertips.
Okay, so first things first, let's really break down what this digital footprint actually looks like inside a school.
Think about it. Every single prompt, every assignment that gets uploaded, every little interaction, it all becomes part of a permanent digital record. Unlike a conversation you have in the classroom that just kind of fades, this data doesn't. It gets stored somewhere, and we have to know who can see it.
And that right there leads us to the hidden and frankly very serious risks of using the wrong tools.
Okay, this is the most critical point. The terms of service for most of those free AI tools, they basically allow the company to read, keep, and use your students' data to train their future models. Just imagine a student's personal work becoming part of a training set, getting reviewed by who knows what engineers. This is a huge legal and ethical problem, and it could easily violate federal student privacy laws like FERPA, which exists specifically to protect educational records.
So this all sounds pretty complicated, right? How do we even begin to navigate this? Well, it turns out there's a simple but really powerful framework that can guide us when we choose our technology, the 5 Ps.
The 5 Ps give us a super clear checklist for any tech tool. We have to manage our digital profile, we have to guarantee student privacy, we have to protect their data, operate with clear permission, and, of course, foster a positive online environment. This right here, this is our gold standard for a safe classroom. Now, keeping that framework in mind, let's take a look at a tool that was actually designed with these principles baked right in, Google Gemini for Education. So what's the big difference here? Well, when you and your students use your official school accounts, you're working inside a protected space. Your conversations are not used to train Google's models, they are not reviewed by humans, and they are never, ever used for ads. It's a completely secure, closed loop just for your classroom. And look, this isn't just some marketing promise. It's a commitment to legal compliance. Because your school pays for this service through your workspace license, Google is contractually obligated to act as a school official. That means they have to meet the really strict standards of FERPA, COPPA, and SEPA, the very same protections that already cover your school's Google Drive and Gmail. All right, so let's bring it all back together. How does Gemini actually stack up against our 5 Ps checklist, piece by piece? Let's just walk through it. Gemini helps you manage your profile because all that data stays locked within your school's secure system. It guarantees privacy, since your classwork isn't being used to feed some public AI. It helps protect students by strictly following federal law. It operates under your school's explicit permission. And it lets you create a positive footprint by giving you an amazing AI tool that you can use responsibly without taking on all that risk. So I'll just leave you with this one question. When it comes to AI, are you really protecting your classroom's digital footprint? The choices we're making right now are going to shape our students' digital lives for years to come. Let's make sure we're making the safest ones.